Fam, I don't get it. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy P Kid with the Windy City Breeze, and apparently, the video I just made that 1,000 of you watched, and I appreciate that, and the reception was well received, and apparently that was a prevailing rumor, and so yeah. Well, apparently all that don't mean nothing because Andre Drummond is exercising his option to be a Chicago Bull. Ta-da! Surprise! Listen, I don't understand what's happening here. Now, I'm not going to sit here and make it seem as if I am overjoyed that this is happening. But I am. Two things. One, I still stand on several points that I made in that previous video. I don't care what happens if Billy Donovan doesn't utilize him the right way. We're not going to get the same production out of him. And apparently what seems to be happening is that Billy's been getting a couple people to say, hey, yo, switch this. And maybe the promise is that they will. But I also want to put people under, I want people to understand this. That don't mean none of these mods can get traded. That don't mean that some of these people are always going to be, just because you start this season in 2023 in the Bulls jersey don't mean you're going to end this season in the Bulls jersey. That's what I want people to understand. And that goes for any of your favorite players on this team. Now, y'all know who I'm talking about too. And it's not Zach. Anyway, but with that being the case, I am happy in the sense of my fear as to who helps Vooch. How do we get that rebounding defensive presence? Maybe he utilizes them different. This is Billy's time to address it. And I stand on that. Billy has to be better. I don't care what nobody says the talent's on this team. We got enough talent on this team to be a top 5 team in the East. Argue with your mama. Stand on that 110, 10 toes down on that one. You ain't going to change my opinion on that one. But if it don't matter how much talent you have if you don't utilize it correctly. Don't matter what you do if you don't utilize it correctly. So this is now a Billy Donovan thing. And so I want people to understand, if we run this roster back and we get the same or worse production, Billy going to be gone. And I'm happy for it. And for those who say, well, we just extended him. I don't care what you just did. We just gave Zach $215, $10 million. We trying to trade him already, and he's supposed to be our franchise player. Guess what? Things can happen. People can get moved. You can get excused. I'm not trying to sit there and hear nothing about nothing. That is very possible. So the pressure is going to be on Billy. You got a top 10, top 11 big. You got a really nice backup behind him. You need to utilize him. You need to get a game plan to utilize their strengths. He needs some more. André need more tick. But what this really tells me, though, honestly, is maybe that there wasn't the same market outside for Andre Drummond as maybe he thought, which I don't believe. I think Andre Drummond had a strong market. So I kind of stand on. I think there's a market for him to get more than the $3 million that he was going to get with the Bulls. I really do believe that, unless there's something that I don't know, or that we as fans don't know, or the public don't know, which is possible. And guess what? So what? Like, we just don't know it. But like, from the optically, you can't tell me he's not worth more than $3 million a year. So we getting him on the cheap, if you ask me, for what he can do and how he can be utilized on a different team. But I want to hear your thoughts. Are you now happy to hear that he exercised his option? Do you think this is set up for a longer play? Do you think that AK looked at this situation and was like, you know what? Nah, I got you. Don't worry about it. Come back. Like, we're going to work this out. We're going to get you what you need so that you can build and have a better market. Did you think that's the case? Like, they're trying to have a big enough market for him to get more back? Because, again, I don't think to just let him walk. I think he was letting him go that level of talent, and he was going to go thrive somewhere else. In fact, the fact that he just opted in ruined an entire video I was about to drop. Like that, I was just about to press upload when this dropped. So Dallas Mavericks fans, you ain't getting that video on PK Talks NBA. But by the way, if you are in tune with me and you like what I'm dropping here on the Breeze, go follow my personal page, PK Talks NBA, where we talk more than just Chicago sports. I know a couple of you all like to get wanted to have that opinion on the Breeze, but again, we primarily talk Chicago sports on this channel for currently, until the Daily Show was back. So you'll get all that NBA stuff from me, at least my opinion on that channel over there. Get in tune with your boy. Whether it's love, whether it's hate, let me know. I think this is a good move for the Bulls, at least in the meantime. I think this is also one of those situations where you probably got until all-star break or the trade deadline to see what happens. But again, whether it's love, whether it's hate, put it in the comments. I'll be in there with you. Till next time. And it's going to be a weird offseason, apparently. So get in tune with you. Get in tune with your boy, all right? Peace.